USA Team Handball presents. What is handball? Handball is the best sport you probably didn't know existed. It's fast-paced, high-scoring. It's a very physical, full-contact sport. It has little to no breaks. It's non-stop action. It requires excellent athleticism, hand-eye coordination, and ball skills. Handball is the sport Americans have been training for their whole lives without even knowing it. It's been an Olympic sport since 1972. Let's get into a quick breakdown of handball. There's 7 players on the court at a time per team. That's 6 field players and 1 goalie. It's played in 2 30-minute halves. The team with the most goals after the second half wins. Games are high scoring. There's approximately 50 plus goals scored each match. A handball is a few inches smaller than a volleyball, but built like a soccer ball. This ball can be thrown over 80 miles per hour, almost as fast as a major league fastball. You can take up to 3 steps before needing to dribble, pass, or shoot. The semicircle surrounding the goal is the goalie area or 6-meter line. That's approximately 20 feet, and only the goalie is allowed in this area. Goals are scored by throwing the ball into the goal from outside of the 6-meter line, or diving into it and throwing before you hit the ground. Handball is a very popular sport around the world. There are 11 million teams, 31 million players, and 167 different countries playing handball. The most recent handball championships welcomed over 900,000 spectators and over 1.6 billion TV views. Handball isn't just an amateur sport. There are professional handball players based in European leagues that compete in the Champions League, just like soccer. Examples of world-class handball clubs that compete in the Champions League include the likes of FC Barcelona and PSG. Here are some headlines regarding handball's presence in America. We don't seem to be the only ones who think the US should be playing handball. Take a look at some of these tweets. Do you think you have what it takes to be an Olympic handball player for the US? Your athletic career doesn't have to be over after high school or college sports. You can still compete at an international and Olympic level. Imagine being awarded a gold medal in the Olympics representing the United States. So we ask you this. Why aren't you playing handball? This is America's next great sport. This is handball.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes, and tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunneborg, we are close.
welcoming everyone here to TVK Sports Commitments. City's all Court one featuring one of our women's matches here at the U.S. Handball Masters Championships. Team here in the teal jerseys attacking left to right on this famous leg. Seeing the Swift Group, maybe past Blue, and those New York City Team Handball Club. Like what? I'm going to put me on the camera for a minute. I'm going to step away to save my voice militarily. Well, there we go. Sorry about the delay as I shot saved. Rebounded. Yeah, amazing. So bear with me. So I try to capture all the stats. Smash. Grandma. Not still another 25 minutes. Six, five, we still here. Wayne Marshall. Boy, no bird. Said the Lopez as she's trying to fix the air. So, three goals on the third baseman. So, playing without no six. You say that's to walk off Gabriella, Dread, Riviera, the sixth in the city. See a great move there from Moreno. Save! Recovered by base. Back to Moreno. The save. We have a player down. Saves already with a New York City goalkeeper. Another up hit. See what else from there. So, that pretty much check. Two-minute penalty. Yeah, over there. There's 10 minutes to play in this connection. That's for Marshall. Sorry, once again, Lopez. We were waiting for it. Great handles. Nah, go floors. Base. Chateau. In the back forth. The Lord's Infinite to murder of alone. Left into the home state flag. That's the Lord's Infinite good. State flags. The one is a Carolina professional. That's the state flag of thing. Johnson really well. Been creative with her. Not first in the New York State cases. That too. Arizona. It's a walking started. Two was a single in the backcourt. Beza. After all of you guys, all guys, mistakes here. Tip the way by Beza. Into position. She's got there too. Look at the left backs. Save! Take that. Save. Send it next. Hey, for the circle and everything. She's in front of the rain here. Works in. Inside feed the price. And there's that told saying, hey, I have nowhere to go, man. Don't need to give me the ball. Alone. Right. No, all my back forward. Here, swim move, my chateau. It's just not Valenzuela's day. My goal, chateau, speaks through the legs of Valenzuela. So you're on a break. He said, yes, and now Jones in at number 2. You gotta return. Lopez pressuring up with the 5 taking Bryce completely out of the play. Good pass to the wheel. That's not that. That's not referee. Yeah, that's it. Mark, stick to the guns. Entering the back for some 22. Lopez, Marcel, near 2. 22. Near 2. Get a timeout here from New York City. We're not a timeout. See if it's watch back up here. A potentially ineligible player on the score sheet. My guess says it's number 22. She's not on my score sheet. So, give me a yellow card, likely. the coaching staff. One moment here, I step away. You Americans, it's going up. New York City taking a lead. Of 11 to 10. It's good. New York City. And that's good. It's good. Justice if it's in the days of house slave, it so it worked. Try to get it to the standard price, and that's a lot of it's covered by locals. But you can yeah, and that's Mark's German philosopher of Moreno. That's from Bryce. That's around the throw. Think that the Braves going to get confirmation. It's still on his referee. Not one. Hey, watch the net. That's all. It's on the start. Right, second three. That's all. You're going to see a 2 minute from Marcel on that contacting transition. You cannot make contact there. See Harrison step up to the strike for a 7 meter attempt. Again, New York City in the lead by a win. And make that too. And they went for it. Time out here from San Diego. With that, we'll take a moment to go to Mr. 30.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunderborg, we are close.
Sure. Set to get into the see if some movie is supposed to that discussion. Go through this New York City, 4 people attacked on the great dribble drive here from Sango Kama. Rogo. It's the meters of the so city elected to run the 5-1 on Beza. Beza. Sure hits scores. So it hit. So that's going to be a turnover. Sure. Communication is always an issue with these multinational teams. Shot from two off the post to cover at the wall. The exterior on the break. Shot all. And as I go against that door, 15-12 plays a mirror cheer to the wing. Saved by Hebner. Good cut, not Rice. They got an opportunity to get that little goal. So with that, looks like I missed the last couple of goals. Square sheet, but we'll do what we can. We'll catch up later. First half action here completed. Halftime score 14-12 in favor of New York City. Back and forth game we've seen here. We'll see what San Diego can draw up coming out of halftime as they were in a good fighting chance, but seem to have lost their mojo late in the stages of the second half. Their their star player plays a turbulent single, see what she can do, and try to stack pad to her stats. She's got at least 5 goals for my account right now. And the big issue for San Diego is to try to get past New York City goalkeeper Malgarzada Hibner. Hibner's been a brick wall with 12 saves in the first half alone. The scoring distribution from New York City has been pretty well balanced. I got at least 5 goals from Lawrenson as well. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Meantime, take a moment to watch some fantastic.
Yeah, for me, it's already been over a 20-year show. And over those 20 years, it's been constant growth and learning through every situation, whether I was coaching a club in Europe or coaching a club in the United States or playing in the United States or playing in Europe. All of those things had a major impact on what the plan is and what, supports the dream. And that plan is now worldwide, and it's going through Denmark. For me, that plan starts with, taking care of the athletes that we currently had because they've just accomplished a lot. And how do we take care of those athletes? And then how do we take care of our staff? And then financially, how do we support ourselves? So those 3 points. And then comes the fact of, well, how do you build more Americans in the United States playing handball? And that's one of the greatest challenges we've ever had. And, there's been highs and lows for that. And we are looking for a more consistent method for that. And that's what's going on right now. Well, for a lot of Americans, that dream is to be in the Olympics. And that's a huge dream. And a lot of it is more reality now because LA is in less than 2.5 years. So now, as that reality and people are facing it every day that goes by, people are realizing they're closer to their dream, and more players want to be involved. And I want to do everything that they want to, everything that those players want to accomplish. I want to help them, you know. And there's more than 14 players that want to be in the Olympics. There's a lot more, and going through that and supporting each one of those players is part of the dream I have as well, you know, supporting and then seeing them succeed in that dream. Well, representing the United States is something. It's like representing. If you're from Denmark, it's like when you represent Denmark and you get to put on the colors, you feel, hey, I don't want to lose this, and I want to represent correctly, and I want myself, my staff, and all our players to represent the United States and feel that pride as we, you know, chase not only just this Olympics, but chase the next Olympics after that and the World Championships. And it's going to require a lot of sacrifice from a lot of different people, myself, and a lot of players. Well, the great thing about, you know, being in Denmark and, you know, seeing all the different clubs and the players and the youth and, you know, male and female players, and it's that you can really focus in one area and focus on one thing and, you know, focus on handball. Where for me, that's kind of like where Florida will be. I'm recruiting athletes from all over, but as I get associated into Florida, where I am in the Treasure Coast, is, you know, to focus on that area and now really incorporate some handball structure in that area. Now it takes time, and, you know, we have a facility, and that's what I will encourage. And I'm encouraging, you know, any club in the United States, whether it's, you know, Cal Heat or New York or LA or Chicago or all the clubs, Ohio State, these college clubs, North Carolina, they all have an infrastructure and they're building within their area, you know. So that's kind of, if you can support those clubs and support, you know, the area and let them work, that's going to be a huge step for handball. For me, the answer is pretty easy. Focus on where you are in the United States, and do what you can in there, and just do your one job well. And when you do that one job, everything sort of, the dominoes
Yeah.
start taking
Well,
effect,
I
because
think
people
it
want
could
to
be a
be a
game
part
of
of successful
transition for you.
things.
This one as well. This one is great. I think it's okay. I'll put it. Very good. That's good to hear. Good to hear. All right. Welcome back to the second half action. It's a table and I kind of NYC if I can get the members of other programs sitting here. You see that Facebook sitting. Get the attention of AD Briggs. There's which later needs some help with it. Hold on 1 second. Can you get somebody to help Richard with the table? Shotgun's Franklin Rice. There's a lot of inbound here. No, you know everything that's a real. I'm saying. No promises. Beautiful. We got support here for Richard Pescott. Yes, we're gonna see a penalty. Um, Hello, blood. Not going to mispronounce her name this time. Take a seat for 2 minutes. And that's it. The Lawrence there was a here from Venezuela. This one here, San Diego. Here, I think that's the I won from home. I have all shots singing by it. Should have went. Thought about going for the interception. So, this is only those people. Freshman, yeah, single. Exploding operation there. It is 14, 14. There's a goal. Never. What's up? 14, the score remains. Limiting conclusion. Serious fast upon the Rosa. It's now going. So I was trying to, advance. Sure. Kind of grew participants more recently must have been like my straight saying right in there. And it's we're looking off the singing we're gonna save after that has gotta be impressive. Seems that dribble inside of Wilson 9 years. Shout out to our good friend Thomas here from Denmark. Helped facilitate all of our activities this weekend from a media standpoint, as well as coaching in the Columbus Armada. Chateau! Controls. Excited. We'll go there for New York City. Shoot. Kicking it over to Pummel. To Rosa. No can do on the wing shot. 5-1. Still from the New York City Kings. You have to do more than that for some things. With that, New York City is going to throw it. We got some time here. Let's go over to commercial break.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes. And tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
Thank you to our sponsors down in Florida. Port St. Lucie, Echo, the Treasure Coast. A lot of great activities down there in Florida. We saw the beach, crazy people, and fun times. Most importantly, handball action. Heading over the Blue River State College, with handball means, is an Oak Ortega, head coach of the men's national team, of a training program down there. We're back to the court. Gotta make sure to start the clock. Like I'm going to start. New York City. Had a little time to think about their actions. And that's a foot. Not the foot of Chantal. Two. And no break. With a full head of steam. So, playing enough with the first year. I'm not sure where the stats stand for the next store. She's going to be in the mix. Getting with my sheet here right now. We already have about 7 goals. So defense there, 2 and a half done. Cincinnati. Good one inside. Chateau. Russell Morrison. Shot. Tipped. Go down to the Sunday team. What can do? Beza on the break. Here. Saved by Hitler. Saved. There. Hitler. She got her 15th save. But Beza got the best of her on the rebound. 18-14 your score here. And if you think about it, New York City had a 2-goal lead not that long ago. Sorry, everybody. Whoa, there, from CSAC. It's takes a village, and sometimes it's a very small village as far as to assist with these events. So that pass in Corral was wide, but recovered by Hibner Chateau. Save! That thing is active in this one. She has in her previous matches this team. It's not like I was little middle goalkeeper. This U.S. single falling off way, so we're popping up to raise a roar. Eliminate our back. On defense, here from the Slovenian number 4, Maria Pendelovic. I'm not mistaken, Pendelovic was the one that went down the first half, and that's when big friends got the space. It's very fun. Fun fact about Mira, she recently I went the wrong way on the score here. Fun fact about Mira, she recently graduated from college on Friday, so she missed the action in Friday's games. Mira, having played for many collegiate clubs, including the Berlin Battles men's team, she's not afraid to put up some big numbers against the guys. She can hold her own just fine. All over the field. And have some support on my camera duties, so no more mistakes there. If we have mistakes, I'll still take responsibility. How to well. So we're going to see some stoppage and play where number 22 was down, holding her head. Maggie Corella with the defense on that, trying to console her. 22's holding the back of her head. She's definitely going to come off. She's in a lot of pain here. Moreno helping her off the court. And Adela Valenzuela carrying her. And now the coach is carrying her. This is carrying her right to the trainer. Great work by her teammates to help her off the court. 20 to 15 year score here as San Diego looks to extend kind of pass through the legs of the think that I would have learned my lesson in fall. And all these injuries get me distracted. And I would try my best to make moves to set the everybody. Okay, 21, 15 years score. San Diego. Give the possession. Inside two of them are in the second snap. You can do the so that should be here right now. A lot of our handball contingent, a lot of business, and a lot of cheering. We got to change that. We got to make him important. Speaking of fun, that's no fun right there. Is you get a great shot breakthrough there from Leone Romy, the German left back in New York City. She's going to take a second attempt at a save. No, well, her fifth of the game. And looking it around here. We're definitely struggled. And they're calling out plays. It's just to be a wing in play from Rosewood. Actually, it's just a shot for Rosewood. Back to the possessions. For San Diego stepping inside the six. Right, stolen by two. Two that's sticking on it. Yes, that happened. Two. Seems that Ruiz. Ruiz. Extending the San Diego lead to 7. So continuing to elect to have a high 5-1 face guard on Bryce. And it's poked away by 2 again. 2, the former basketball player. There's a thing or 2 about getting the steals. But Hidberg knows a thing or 2 about making things. That's going to remain New York City ball. They're picking herself after that one. Great steal into Fans starting to collect on part 1 here at TBK Sports. Sort of move to the wing. Perfect. Perfect. Great shot. Great cover there. From the wing. Getting it past the basket. Somebody out the half-end school. Ruiz. 2. Shake and bake. Single. Swing. Getting the shot off swinging while being held midair. Giving a storm out to referee back. Did it? That was a carry there for number 15. Merrill Gibbs. Merrill Gibbs, also an American. Good to see. Shout out to New York City Winston. American coverage here. This is really American. Right here. Nielsen, Tokawalek. That one's wide again. Finisher follow through. A little more wrist action. Stickum will allow her to get better coverage, more control on the ball. She just got to get some time with his defense. Strong defense there for business there for Maggie. Okay. Oh my goodness, almost worked out that 5-0 bounce pass. Listen, took a walk on the break. And she gets on. Great spot there for Maggie Ferrara. It's going to go with that too. 17. You have to play here. You got to have the New York City. Going to have to play some pressure to get some steals to come back in this one. Most of the class in it too. It's in the race in the water. And I know where to go. Boys are taking a break. So we see what the San Diego offense looks like. Two. Probably two Scott. We should look back. Should have had him look past waiting for it, obviously. Start here from the ready. Running over and over. We're going to get the goal there. Rolling. Nick Lopez here. It's more focused on the injury potential for Emmett Colvin. Zach Moore. Arthur Randall. Holding. I got to work on my German pronunciation. I do my Duolingo every day. Last names are a little different than German words. Also, good at direction, so we're sure Louise. This is the wing in. But that's the grass in here. Louise wide open underneath. Let's take it to do it all. Great play call there from Nelson. And Maggie blowing it. What? Great play there from her. Give a chance to the defense comes from the New York City bench. Their teammates know this is their moment. They need to stop. Everything they can to eliminate this. That's an easy save for Hittner. You better not get faster. No, save! Venezuela! See what the play is. See what family. They had it clean. They had Lopez. Another save by Hittner. And it'll be New York City now. See if denial for coach's substitution. Yeah, scaring her down. Number 2, all business player. Personal doesn't need to come out and talk. Rolling, losing the ball. There's 2, high pressure defense. Moreno will help. New York City. Oh, that's because Oliveira being lost the foot for long. He looked up and then went down and fired. There's 2. The header coaches the nerves and the very superstar Mesa Turtle will send all back into the work. Sure, we'll see more too here momentarily. It was 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes to play. Save by Hitler again. 19 saves for Hitler. Stolen by Single. He's going to dribble drive her whole way up to Porto Lopez. Lopez, saved by Hitler. 20 saves on the day for Hitler. Bryce. Oh, she had the look. Sent that one wide of the post. Unfortunate. Huge opportunity right there for New York City to get a goal back after the back-to-back saves for Hitler. I mean, your goals for the scoring saves. You got it. A little bit more on the offensive end, but up the field there. My question defense there from Hendel Kluber. Defense. Oh, no. Save! Come on, Hitler! Let's go. We're up the curve. New York City, Toronto at this space. He's going to get to the second way forward. Back to that. New York City. He's going to be coming back from here with him. Under 4 minutes to play. 4 goal game, 4 minutes to play. Number. She's going to be tired of the New York City defense. So, there's that. River Drive. That makes it on the interior there. So, -12. So, finishing it off. Marcel, healthy, something. This shooter is going to be a little bit. Too hot to handle there. There was some good news. Some of the attic tracks. Just quite a few goals there for New York City squad. She said, oh no, Mario together. Campbell on the break. She's got Lopez. She's got her the goal there. 6:20 is still right here. Right. The wallet shouldn't. She's set to restart. Not a foul, ladies. She said, yeah. Taking Bryce into the game here. 2 seconds. Things off the post. We're covered by the wall. Off the post. 7-meter wanted. Israel got lucky. There, Oliviera now helping. It's a stall tactic to milk some more from there, Oliviera. Pumps once. 6 save and a beauty! And it will be a quarter throw. Venezuela coming on hot here late. They're down for 8 saves. Making the saves in a minute or two. So you can understand Bryce to go on. Wobbled by De Oliveira. Strong defense there by number 7, Lauren McGuire. Seeing some action here in late stages of this one. McGuire getting feisty there on the defense. Save the umbrella. Save the umbrella. Save the umbrella. Under a minute to play. So, the Twins. After all, you want to talk about a magic trick. Anybody see that one? I don't know. Disappeared into the equipment room. And we're back. In the returns from the technical closet with the ball. And you got to see some urgency here from New York City if they're going to have any kind of chance of coming back in this one. There's one. Loading. Zach Woods. This right here. High pressure now from New York City. Man marking. Excuse me, woman marking. Shot from behind. Motor. Too easy. Sender. It's for a rock shot. Over the top of him there. That's going to be a 2-minute there. Right. Oh, excuse me. A little bit worse there for Lauren McGuire. My hot take here is that probably due to the sport being an American and did not realize that was not a live ball. And with that, we will see a penalty shot from Wilson. The ball like diving out of bounds. One of you, Marcy, right here is the play clock. Will come to an end. Final score from Michigan, San Diego, 22nd, New York City, 21. Great work from both teams. We had to go down and look at our players of the match. That's to be none other than Beza, Turbo, Sengel. If my stats are correct here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 goals for Beza. Wow, that's a lot of goals. And I'd say the player of the match on the New York City side has to be Malgorzata Hibner. Hibner with 20 saves on the day. Impressive performance. Not enough to get it done to lead her squad to victory. So with that, thank you once again for tuning in to the studio. We'll see who's on this match next year. One TV Sports Conference in Florida City's Iowa.